Hello, welcome to FundForum Asia 2017. I'm Sarah Clarke, coming to you from the JW Marriott here in Hong Kong. And now I'm joined by Chris Pigott, who's the head of Hong Kong ETF Services at Brothers Harriman. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Sarah.
Now, you're here to talk to us about ETFs. Hong Kong has ambitions to further develop as an international ETF capital formation centre. How far has it come, and what does it need to do to achieve this ambition?
Yeah, there's been a lot of development recently, especially when you look at the product side of things. Recently, there was the new approvals for leverage and inverse ETFs here in Hong Kong. That's kind of further expanding more innovative product into the marketplace. In conjunction with that, we recently did a survey really focused on Hong Kong as a fund domicile, kind of with a timeline of 2025. And there was kind of three main areas because we asked a question specifically about this. There was one around increasing passporting, with China specific to ETFs. There was another one around more streamlined regulatory approvals. And the third one was really around reforms of the commission landscape here when you talk about distribution. So those are the three main areas of focus for asset managers.
Okay, so the inclusion of ETFs in Stock Connect, it's on the horizon. How do you see the link developing?
Yeah, there's probably three main areas I think that we're focused on when we look at that and the inclusion of ETFs. One is a regulatory point of view, so how does the regulatory framework actually come about, and does it look like what mutual recognition was set up as, or is it more aligned with Stock Connect? We hope it's more aligned with Stock Connect. There's the marketing and distribution side, which is going to be a unique aspect in terms of, all right, how can these funds generate demand in mainland China? And really the third one is the operational component. So the operational side of things is a little bit unique. How ETFs settle in China between exchanges are much different than how A-shares settle. So there's some work that needs to be done there around normalizing the operating infrastructure.
Okay, so how do or should ETFs fit into asset managers' plans and strategies then to access China?
Yeah, I think it's an important component as we look towards the future, because the passporting component is a significant transformation probably for the local ETF industry here. ETFs are going to be a relatively important component of asset manager strategies for accessing the mainland in the future.
Okay, and it's building up. There's still a lot of growth.
There is a lot of growth, and I think it's interesting. If you look at the infrastructure within Hong Kong, there's a lot of efforts underway by the Hong Kong Exchange related to helping to evolve the operating infrastructure to help make it more efficient for managers to launch products here in Hong Kong, and also really try and develop the local ETF industry, which by default will help those managers sell those products into the mainland when that platform becomes available.
Okay, final question. What are the challenges then and the opportunities that are facing those managers when implementing their strategies on ETFs?
So I think one of the big ones, and which is one of the points that came out of the survey that we did as well, is really the distribution infrastructure. So if you look in Hong Kong, the market's very bank focused in terms of distribution, so commission-based type distribution channels. If you look at transforming that and accessing mainland China, it's a similar type of operating infrastructure specific to the distribution landscape. So really trying to understand how you can actually distribute the products as well as generating interest. There's a lot of focus on going into more online channels. As part of our panel that we discussed here, there was a lot of discussion around WeChat and the utilization of online channels to really generate interest for local asset managers here with ETF platforms.
Chris Pigott, thank you very much for joining us.
No, thank you.
Thank you too for joining us. You can follow all our conversations on Twitter. Look for #FFAsia. You can also look for @FundForum. See you next time.